Today I'm going to show you how to fix a leaking water pump on a Gen 1 Z1000, and so far I have about $50 in this. The parts aren't here yet, but it's going to be a few days. So basically what was happening to me, and I got a video to show you. I'm trying not to mess this up. There's a hole right here, and oil was coming out of that, and it's supposed to come out of there whenever the seals get bad, and I'm guessing it's so that the oil has somewhere to go so it doesn't mix with your coolant. So what I did to begin this, I took this sprocket cover off because it just gives you more room, and there's not too much room to work with. I also took top hose off, left radiator hose off, and this bottom hose off. That runs to here. I had a video of me doing all this, but it took so long and I messed around because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just explaining it now. You're gonna lose like all of the coolant in here. All the coolants will be gone. This is fine though. This has distilled water in it because I'm gonna go ahead and flush everything because I'm putting different coolant in it. But this won't run out, but you're gonna lose everything else. And oil, you're gonna lose like a fourth, probably. You don't really lose very much, but it's a good time to just get rid of all of it and do new stuff. So what you're gonna do is there's 3 bolts in this housing thingy that hold it on. This one is just for a drain. If you want to drain coolant, it's not holding the thing on there. There's just 3 bolts, okay, that hold it on. So you're gonna, let's see if I can just do this here. So what you do is you take your 3 bolts out, and this just pops off like this, and what you got is you'll have a bolt coming through the center, which is that bolt there, okay? So that's coming through the center there, and there's this on it sitting like that. And what you do is you just turn that bolt to the left, and it'll feel like you're gonna break something, but you're not. Just turn it to the left and this pops off. And the problem that you are having, which this is on the internet everywhere, probably because it's, you know, 20 years old and this is beginning to occur. The problems are, I don't know how that went in there. The problem is this seal here inside of the little propeller, and the seal here in the center of the water pump thingy. I'm pretty sure this metal sleeve comes out. I'm just waiting for my stuff to come before I destroy this. Okay, so this is the water pump side. These 2 seals get replaced, and then this comes off. Mine just popped right off. I don't know why. Also, so this is the front, like that. There is a gasket here. I could have waited for mine to be in stock, but I'm on a really tight schedule, so if you can replace that, definitely do it. I have a diagram I will show at some point in this of all of the little parts. So these middle parts here are the whole water pump and all the different seals and stuff, and I'll link this website or whatever in the description, and I'll try to list the parts in the parts numbers that I got from it. I got it from Partszilla for $50 because I couldn't get this gasket. I could get everything else. So it's 2 seals. This pops off, and on the back side you have the oil side of things. So like this whole thing spins in there, and there's a pump side right there. And don't pull on this because I was cleaning this rod here and this just all fell out, and then I had to put it all back in there. So there's a whole oil side, and that's what these seals are doing, is keeping the oil on one side and the coolant on the other. So this is the beginning to the oil side. There's a O-ring here that is really cheap, so that one was in stock and that one's coming. I'm going to replace it. This one, obviously not a very big deal because it's right there on the outside. If I ever need to replace it, it's easy to get to, and I don't have to rip everything apart. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for these parts to come and then I'm gonna show you how I install them. So I got a brand new seal for the propeller, and this is the old one. Basically, this just pops out pretty easily and this just sets down in there. I kind of pressed it in. And then there is this new seal, and that will go down in here, and like this part here was on that, but I pulled it off. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just take this metal sleeve out of there, and you want to make sure you don't scratch the inside of this. So the dude in the KLX 650 or whatever it's called, it's obviously not completely the same, but he didn't care about messing this surface up. He had a screwdriver against it. It was just the surface on the inside here, because I guess that's where it kind of needs to seal. But I'm hitting this and trying to get a gap started. It's just stupid. I hate stuff like this because I don't want to mess it up. Okay. I pulled it out. And there's actually, I'm glad I bought this. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I bought this thing, and it actually is in here. And I think I can just pop it out, so that's good. So I messed this up because the dude on the internet did. Obviously, don't mess this up because there's actually a gasket that's going to be here. But here, there's not. There's just the propeller. And I don't even think it, I can't imagine it's against this rubbing it. But yeah, you don't want to have a screwdriver bending against this edge here. And I did a little bit, but it's like not that bad at all. So try to get this rubber thing out. All right, I wasn't filming because I've been messing with this little seal a while, and it was pretty bad looking. This seal is definitely falling apart and it's a piece of crap. So here's the new one. So that just sat down in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean this with a rag. Okay, so if your bike is leaking out of this weep hole at the bottom of the water pump and oil pump housing, there is a tiny hole inside of here. Let me see here. I don't think I can show you. I might be able to. There's a little hole down in there, and that's how you know that these seals are going bad, and like the other one that I ripped out. Because oil is getting past them, it's going down in here to this little hole, and it's draining out there. Sorry, and it's letting you know that the seals are bad. I wanted new O-rings for these. There's 2 of them. I thought I ordered them, but I didn't. But instead, I got this, and I needed this, so I'm glad that it worked out the way it did. Because O-rings are easy. So I'm gonna get this cleaned out and make sure it's not damaged. And then try to get these other seals back in there. It's past the little hole there on the bottom. You can just see it. So I think that is as far as it should go. So the hard part is getting this thing in without breaking it, because the head of it here is like some weird material that breaks easily from watching the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch him do it again and see if I can get it in there. I'm really terrible at this. This is just clear synthetic grease, and he used a little bit putting his thingy in, his bearing, or his seal. So I'm gonna try that. And when you put it in, obviously it goes down like this on there, and he had a socket going around to push this lip in, because you don't want to be hitting this black thing and messing this spring up and blowing it all apart. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, I just got really lucky. So the KLX must be different, because he said a 22 12 point, and I just grabbed a 22, and it's like it doesn't fit at all. But I have here, for whatever reason, a 27 12 point. Check this out. So here's what I gotta put in. This thing, I'm shaking, I don't know why. This thing fits in there completely perfect. Like, I mean, it moves a little bit, but if I need to just stay on this ring the whole way around here, this metal ring to push this down in, it's gonna work. So, as long as I'm not a Neanderthal, I can get this in. I think that's as far as I'm gonna get. As you can see, the spring still works. I'm gonna call that good. So there's that. I hope it seals, I really do. If it doesn't, I'm running over an ostrich. Okay, this I accidentally bought. I don't know what it's for. Whatever. This seals in. This is in with its two seals. I think we're ready to go put it together and maybe get angry. You know, it's never there's never a bad time to be angry. Whew. Okay. So let me actually. That whole thing's coming out. I don't think it came out far enough to be bad. My dogs are trying to get a chipmunk, so why don't this thread in there? Okay, so with this bolt, you want to tighten it until it starts to turn the pump inside of here, and then just stop. I think that's good. Feels good. Looks good. So we're gonna say it's good. I didn't tighten it until I felt like the pump was rotating. I just tightened it until it was tight and felt like something was gonna break. And I don't think it's gonna come loose, so yeah. Okay. All the hoses are connected. All the bolts are in. The new seals are in. Got some distilled water in there to flush it out because I'm switching coolants. New filter. The oil pan bolt is in. It's got the correct oil levels in it. And we're gonna see what happens. I may be very unhappy here in a second, but that's life, so. I rode the bike to work and so far everything's completely fine. There is no oil leak where there used to be, and there's no signs that it leaked while it was running or anything. So I'm gonna say that it's good, and obviously everything I did fixed it, because when it was running before it was dripping probably every 20 seconds, I'd say. And it's fine now, so if it starts leaking, I'll make sure to say in the comments or something, but I hope this helped you. Goodbye. I'm gonna link the KLX 650 video that I watched that helped me to figure this out a little bit, and I'll link the Partzilla website where I got all this stuff, and I'll hopefully link all of the part numbers for everything I got and the stuff that you for sure will need.